Hello bandits, today we're taking a look at the Capcom beast tracking hack and slash, Monster Hunter World. After being previously relegated to handheld devices, it's been great to see Monster Hunter come to the current generation of consoles as well. While having been made a little more accessible and simplified for the larger crowd, it's certainly still packed full of the usual depth, stats and customization you would expect from the series. We've been glad to get some time with it over the past few weeks. Monster Hunter World is officially rated by PEGI at 16 and older, and we'll run that down for you just here. Online 8. While it's had issues with multiplayer, the best fun you can have on Monster Hunter World is teaming up with friends and tackling the creatures that you face together. Setting traps and orchestrating complex tactics can be tough and will require voice communication. Violence 6. Monster Hunter is pretty much centered around putting pointy bits of metal through animals. With that in mind, it's not the most gory title we've ever seen, and as a rule there's not a great deal of blood. Fear 2. Huge beasts can manage to give you a run for your money, though it is worth noting that the title is far from survival horror territory. Discrimination, drugs, language and sex all get 0, having no part within Monster Hunter World. And so with the PEGI rundown out of the way, how does it stack up overall? Graphics 7. We really expected more from the visuals in Monster Hunter World. Overall they certainly aren't terrible, but with the addition of quite an awkward camera, we've been left feeling a little last gen. Story 6. The story in the title is fairly run-of-the-mill JRPG. We found ourselves losing interest in cutscenes after a little time in-game and concentrating more on the hack-and-slash action. Sound 7. A well-crafted soundtrack is marked down here for some annoying and repetitive voices and sound effects, which is a little bit of a shame. The voice acting isn't terrible in itself, but constant reminders and pings from the NPC characters can get quite grating. Replayability 8. The online modes, when they work, will do a lot to keep you coming back to Monster Hunter, and the opportunity to complete side quests and research missions for different people in the new world is a nice reminder that you're in a fairly large JRPG. Overall 7. We really struggled to get into Monster Hunter in the beginning. While the visuals don't make or break a title, vital combat information was held back within the tutorials until relatively far into the game, meaning we couldn't really enjoy that either to begin with. With that out of the way, we did start enjoying the game a little more. However, the crafting and collection system seems very basic, and the tracking of creatures is mostly ticking boxes in any order, rather than actually tracking. The multiplayer makes up for things quite a way, and it is certainly best enjoyed with friends. But otherwise, unless you're a big Monster Hunter fan, it might be worth waiting for a sale. That's all from us today. Don't forget to check out the full extended review as well as more gaming news, opinion and humour at pixelbandits.org, or subscribe here to keep up with just about everything.